We are the Campisis. This is Raelyn Sky. This is Addilyn Jane. Do you want to say anything?
Yeah.
How old are you? Okay. Raelyn Sky is 4 months.
Next week.
I'll be 33 next week. She is 16 and a half.
I am not. I'm 22.
22, and
we're actually believe that.
We're gonna make a vlog, and we're gonna attempt not to look at the screen, and we're gonna look at the camera, hopefully. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about the birthing process. Okay, I didn't do it; I just witnessed it. My canals don't stretch like that. Okay, so let's let Mommy, go ahead and go. You go ahead and explain it.
Alright, so I was about 38 weeks when I started having contractions, like every 10 minutes, and I remember texting my mom at like midnight, telling her, she's like, it might happen, it might not. Anyway, she didn't come until like almost 42 weeks. I had to be induced. I kept going to the doctor every week, and I remember like coming home and crying to Andrew. Talking about like, oh, I just want to have this baby, I don't want to be pregnant anymore, and so finally I
want to have a baby boy.
Okay, you're crazy. Anyway, Monday came around and it was my induction date. I called them asking, you know, if they have a bed open. They said no. Calling back like 30 minutes later, they had a bed. So we went in and that was around like 7:30, and then at 10 they started the I don't even remember what it was called, but it's something to like put up and it helps you dilate. And I immediately started having contractions. Like, what? Get your finger. I was like, what are y'all laughing at? I immediately started having contractions every 2 minutes, and I was doing really good. Like, it wasn't even painful. And then around like 1 o'clock, the doctor came in and was like, I'm gonna check you, see how dilated you are. And he's like, oh my gosh, you're 7.5 centimeters. So I was like, what? And then literally within what, like 2 hours, it went from like 0 to 100. I was like screaming in pain. It was terrible.
Don't do it no more, please.
The anesthesiologist didn't even want to give me the epidural. I remember like begging him for it. The whole time I'm like looking at him like, please save me. And he's looking at me like, I don't know what you want me to do. And then finally I pushed for what, an hour and a half. And then she was here, and she was caught by like a random doctor too. Like, Andrew had to like go out in the hallway and be like, baby's coming, and this guy like literally came in, put his glove on, and then caught the baby. So it was all pretty crazy and fast and almost like traumatic for me, but it was also good in the same way. I don't really know how Andrew felt about it. He was very supportive, very
Yeah, we'll try. So now that she mentions those things, the nurses did kind of leave the room, and I was pretty much the doc, you know, Dr. D's. And and so as we were going through the process, you know, the baby's head was just kind of lodged in there. Kind of like...
She was stuck. I forgot that part.
Yeah, kind of like a, you know, like a piece of steak stuck in your tooth, and you just can't get it. You know, you're
that
picking at it.
Disgusting.
And you just can't get it. So that's kind of where the baby's head was, and I was watching it, and I thought I would be a lot more gross because, you know, she shit herself and all that stuff.
Stop! No, I didn't. Did I really?
Yeah. It was gross. You know, the experience was gross, but I was very mature, surprisingly, because I am
so much more helpful than I thought you'd be.
Because you guys all know I'm very immature.
Yeah.
Right? But when it comes to matters of real great importance, very, very serious. So it's kind of like a Jedi mind trick that I'm funny, but when it, you know, comes to like stuff like this and, you know, children and work, especially work too. I don't do the TikTok thing at work at all. So, but the morning we went, you know, at first I guess I was a little nervous about it. But as the day went on, it was kind of a fun experience for me, you know. She was going through pain, and I remember her, like, looking at me and, like, kind of in agonizing pain. And was like, oh, and, like, her looking at me, I had to keep a poker face. Because I was like, can't do nothing for you, my lady. There is nothing I can help you with right now. And I just held her hand and looked at her with a stone cold face. But inside of me, I was just saying, like, damn, this sucks for her, you know? Like, why? I'm not doing this. I was ultimately, like, remorseful, but at the same time, I was grateful it wasn't me. You know what I mean? So...
I didn't know you felt that way.
I know. I was very, very happy that she was able to do it. And I was like, you got this. You know what I'm saying? You got this.
He's like, push this baby out. Let's go. Let's get her out.
But in my head, I was like, I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have it, not one bit. I'm not doing that, you know. And it was cool. Like, her mother was with us the whole time. And at the end, I started crying. Her mom was there. So
not just started crying. You bawled like a baby when she was born. I mean, like, full on, like... Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Did not. I did not bawl like a baby.
Yes, you did.
I cried,
Ask my mom.
Yeah. And the crazy thing, actually, was I got COVID a week before this. I literally contracted COVID. I think I got it probably like 10 days before, but I like came down with the sickness like a week before.
It was awful.
It was terrible. I lost my taste and smell, but by the time I was there... Like, I started coming back to, like, normal. But I lost so much weight just in the whole process. And then the hospital food was absolutely terrible. The ice was good.
Oh, that ice?
Ice was busting. Busting.
That food was really bad. I don't remember, like, when I had Addilyn, the food in that hospital wasn't terrible. Like, it was actually okay. But for some reason, like, their food, and, like, the lady who brought the food was so mean. I remember, like, we tried to leave, and she was like, you can't leave. You need someone to walk you down. And we were like, you are not a nurse. So that's the only thing I really remember about that. And then we had to stay in the hospital for, an extra day. Because I was GBS positive, which is like a whole other story, and I didn't have enough time to get the antibiotics that they're supposed to give you, and she vomited everywhere.
And too, she almost didn't make the time for the epidural. Like, she took the miso soup stuff, and the baby was just started coming. And then that little seismograph thing that you watch, like every what is it called? Contraction is like, one of those earthquakes in California that's splitting it off the continent. And you can see it on the little map. And it was like almost like a heart rate too.
It's like a little one. He's like, oh, she just farted.
Yeah, I was like, oh, she definitely just farted. Like every time she, But
that was pretty crazy. It all happened so fast. Like, she was just here one day, like 1 minute. It was crazy.
Then we had to stay at the hospital for 48 hours.
I was bigger. I was green.
What?
She's talking about her past lives, I guess.
She always does that.
Yeah.
She'd be like, when I was bigger, when I was younger, we're like, what?
But, another thing too was we had to stay in the hospital for 48 hours after.
Oh, it was awful.
And that was kind of, and the food was terrible. Now, some of the meals would come in that were okay, but like I said, I couldn't really taste what I wanted to taste. But she actually wanted to go, but, the COVID deal and all that stuff, she wasn't allowed to go, which kind of, because this baby's actually a COVID baby. Mm-hmm. She was conceived in COVID in the time.
I can't go.
You couldn't go where? You couldn't go to the hospital?
Yeah.
No, yeah, we had to wait to show you the baby when we got home, huh? How did you feel when we brought your baby sister home? How did you feel?
Do you even remember that? We actually have footage of that.
We do. I need to make that a video.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Mommy came home with the baby from the hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah? How did that make you feel? Were you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you go to the hospital, I see was big.
Yeah, you did stay with your aunt. And you stayed with both your aunts actually.
Mm-hmm.
No, I said be my aunt.
Yeah, and Brittany too.
I didn't.
Okay.
I only go to B.
Okay.
Because I only want to be in Strawberry. Why was the hospital? It was bad.
It was bad?
It was all that was. I wasn't young.
You're just eating my shoulder.
Yeah.
I wasn't young yet.
You weren't young yet?
No.
Oh.
She has it backwards. She's like has her Benjamin Button mindset.
Well, that's it. Like her time.
And Mommy's tummy?
Yeah. But you were in Mommy's tummy?
Yeah.
And then what happened?
I come out,
Oh.
and there was a buddy, there was a baby, and I used to cry.
Yeah, you did. Yes, you did.
And my mom feed me with her milk.
Yes.
In the bed.
Yeah, yes, I did.
So I mean, we don't have really much else to
And
say
then I
about
read
this. So, kids were getting restless. We had to, you know.
I didn't realize how hard it would be to make videos with children.
Yeah, it's actually very hard. So, like I said, we don't have much else to say about the birthing process. But this is our first real vlog, I guess. We did one about ourselves a little bit. It's a vlog.
It's a vlog, like blog, but in a video. Vlog.
Vlog. I mean,
It's
simple.
vlog.
You gonna Tony roll with me?
But I think, yeah, you guys should comment and let us know what you want to see more of, what type of content you want to see. He's going to throw his shoulder out right now.
Don't say that. I can throw a football. I was over here.
Ugh, tool bag. Sheesh. Look at her. She's like, what are you doing now? But yeah, definitely comment and let us know what more you'd like to see from us. We love doing this. We really like hanging out with you guys, giving you guys some content to look for.
Yeah. I love making these videos. Not these ones, but the actual TikToks. When we do get good ones, it's very gratifying. So we hope to keep doing this. And besides, we just got a Kia Telluride, which you guys saw.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
We got to pay for it somehow.
Right.
So if you guys have any ideas, you know. No.
If you want...
Wait. What were you going to say? Don't say that stupid. So, like I said, guys, like, subscribe. Thank you. We appreciate it. Follow TikTok, follow the Instagrams, all that. We're going to get like a Linktree Beacons page thing set up. But the issue I was having is it wouldn't let us put both of our Instagrams. We can only put one Instagram. It's aggravated me, so we did not complete that endeavor. But like I said, thank you guys. We appreciate it. Keep coming back. You know, we'll always try to answer comments. Sometimes it gets out of hand. You know, the video gets viral. It's too much. But YouTube's still low key. So you get in there early, you're going to get answers.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys.